Hadjime Kashimo Character Sheet from JJK. Character Profile. Hadjime Kashimo is an ancient sorcerer from the Edo period who was reincarnated in the modern era. Known as the God of Lightning, he is a master of cursed energy manipulation and one of the strongest fighters produced by the culling game. His sole motivation is to fight the strongest person, which he believed to be Sukuna. Tier and power level. Based on his confirmed feats and scaling within the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. Tier, high 5A, large planet to moon level, or lower, depending on conservative versus high-end scaling. Reasoning. While JJK's upper limits are often debated, Kashimo's strength lies in speed, precision, and a high-power one-shot technique. His feats include defeating Hikari. He battled Kenji Hikari, who has infinite cursed energy for a short time, to a standstill and defeated him, despite Hikari's extreme durability. Fighting Sukuna. He forced a partially suppressed Sukuna, the king of curses, to manifest his true form, though this may have been due to his curiosity for Kashimo's technique, and momentarily held his own, showcasing speed and damage output that puts him leagues above most sorcerers. Scaling. To be considered a legitimate challenger to Sukuna, even a suppressed one, places him at the very top of his verse, which contains characters capable of city-level to potentially multi-continental feats, like Gojo and Sukuna. His full power one-time technique is the key to his higher scaling. Powers and abilities. Superhuman physical characteristics, enhanced strength, speed, and durability, as is standard for top-tier sorcerers. Lightning cursed energy. His cursed energy has the innate property of electricity, which he can channel and release in various ways. Cursed energy manipulation master Kashimo can manipulate the positive and negative charges of his cursed energy, allowing him to create an unavoidable lightning attack. Inescapable lightning. Base form. By manipulating cursed energy's charge, he can apply a positive charge to a target through contact, then discharge a negative charge without losing any energy to the ground. This results in a guaranteed, high-power lightning strike that is virtually impossible to dodge. Weapon mastery. He uses a staff/BO that is highly effective at channeling his electric cursed energy, allowing for long-range and AoE attacks. Cursed technique. Genju Kohaku, Mythical Beast Amber, one-time use. Effect. Kashimo converts his body and cursed energy into pure electric phenomena. This is his ultimate technique, one he can only use once, as it disintegrates his body after use. Abilities granted. Hyper-enhanced physicals. Grants extreme speed, reaction time, and physical output, allowing him to perceive and react to attacks from a true form Sukuna. Air and water manipulation. Allows him to manipulate electric currents in the air to cause phenomena like high-pressure sonic waves, steam explosions, and the creation of chlorine gas via electrolysis. Full electromagnetic spectrum control. Implied to be able to control all electrical phenomena, from radio waves to X-rays, used to scan Sukuna. Electricity conversion. He can transform his physical self into a bolt of lightning for extreme movement speed. Key attacks and techniques. Charge manipulation strike. His signature can't miss lightning bolt in his base form. Mythical Beast Amber phenomena. While in this state, his attacks are fundamentally different. Sonic attack. Using electrical currents to vibrate the air to create massive sonic concussive blasts. Electrolysis/steam explosion. Heating water/gas around the enemy to cause an explosion or creating poisonous gas. True lightning speed. His movement and reaction speed become fast enough to contend with the strongest in his verse, likely being a mix of high hypersonic to light speed reaction based on top-tier JJK scaling. Weaknesses. Elemental counter. His base cursed energy is vulnerable to large amounts of water, which can ground his electric charge, forcing him to fight physically. One-time ultimate. His full-power cursed technique, Genju Kohaku, is a one-time technique that guarantees his death/disintegration after its use. No domain expansion or reverse curse technique, RCT. Lacking a domain makes him vulnerable to his opponent's sure-hit effects, and lacking RCT means he cannot heal mortal wounds like his opponents in the highest tier. Versus Battle Clash matchup, Flinn Goto versus Hadjime Kashimo. Setting. The battle takes place in a colossal open canyon, a sprawling field of jagged, dry earth with a raging storm system building overhead. This authentic setting allows both characters to utilize their full elemental and lighting powers without worrying about collateral damage to bystanders. ACT-1, the element of surprise. The two combatants stand 100 yards apart. The air is thick with anticipation and the scent of ozone. Flinn Goto, his purple aura subtly pulsing, takes a centered stance, his eyes narrowed. He senses the raw, focused energy radiating from his opponent, pure electricity. Hadjime Kashimo, his staff resting across his shoulders, wears a confident, almost bored smirk. He sees a fellow master of the elements, but one whose power is dispersed across many forces, unlike his single, perfected current. Kashimo. You've got a powerful current in you, old man. but it spread too thin. I'll make this quick. I've got a date with the real strongest. Flinn. Arrogance is a poor shield, lightning boy. I am the blank master. You've only mastered a fraction of what I command. Fight. Start. Kashimo vanishes, his speed a blurred golden streak, a burst of cursed energy-enhanced movement. He appears instantly before Flinn, thrusting his electrified staff forward in a piercing strike. Flinn counter. Flynn's martial arts training kicks in. He ducks under the staff, his purple aura flaring, and launches a quick, focused attack, lightning-style God Slap. A massive, ethereal hand of concentrated purple lightning manifests, not to strike, but to parry the staff. The impact is a blinding, localized explosion of light and thunder that momentarily shatters the surrounding ground. Kashimo is forced back. He grins. Fast, but sloppy. He charges his staff, gathering cursed energy on its tip, aiming for a charge manipulation strike. Kashimo. This one's unavoidable. Before Kashimo can launch the final negative charge, Flinn acts. The ground around him shivers. Flinn. Gentle Whirl Flame. A massive, slow-moving tornado of white-hot fire erupts from the canyon floor, circling Flinn. It's not a direct attack, but an area denial move. Kashimo, sensing the destructive heat, decides to use the air current to his advantage. He jumps into the column of fire, using its momentum to propel himself high into the sky, avoiding a direct entanglement. Flinn, thinking, he's fast, impossibly fast. The heat didn't deter him. I need to force him to slow down or defend. Flinn looks up. The sky is dark, and the storm he sensed is now fully active, a canopy of black clouds. Flynn's eyes gleam. It's time for the ultimate offensive. Flinn. Catastrophic Disaster Dome. Flynn's purple aura explodes outward, forming a colossal, invisible dome that encapsulates the entire canyon and the storm above. Inside the dome, the atmosphere goes haywire. Air pressure spikes to unbearable levels. The wind transforms into a continuous, violent pressure cooker, and gravity seems to fluctuate. This technique, designed to overwhelm and incapacitate by pure environmental force, should crush any normal opponent. Kashimo, mid-air, feels the air thicken and press down on him like a physical weight. His speed drops, and his movements become sluggish. Kashimo, gritting teeth. What is this? The air itself is trying to crush me. This is no simple wind, it's planetary pressure. Kashimo slams to the ground, momentarily stunned by the shifting forces. This is Flynn's opening. ACT-2, the collision of elements. Flinn raises his arm skyward, drawing immense power from the now-enhanced storm system within his dome. Water, lightning, and wind gather into a monstrous projectile. Flinn. God spit! From his hand, Flinn launches a near-light speed barrage, a torrent of superheated, electromagnetically charged rocks. Each projectile is imbued with fire, water, earth, and the toxic hydroelectric charge of his purple lightning. The kinetic force of a near-light speed object, combined with the mixed elemental payload, is an attack designed to shatter moons. Kashimo can't dodge, not under the crushing pressure of the dome. He has one choice: defense. Kashimo. I won't fall to this dispersed power. Kashimo channels every ounce of his cursed energy. He forms a massive golden-white shield of pure, flowing electricity. He is attempting to convert the kinetic energy. The first rocks hit the shield. Kra-kum. The impact is an earth-shaking cataclysm. Sparks of golden-white lightning fly everywhere, momentarily resisting the purple and toxic charge of the rocks. Kashimo's shield holds, but the continuous barrage of near-light speed mass is physically pushing him backward, carving a massive trench in the canyon floor. He is sustaining large amounts of concentrated physical damage and kinetic force, the one thing Flynn's sheet suggests he is weak to. Kashimo's body is screaming. The force of the planetary attack is overwhelming his defense. Kashimo, spitting blood. He's right. He's too big. My perfect current can't hold back this much mass. The final rocks hit, and the shield shatters. Kashimo is sent flying back, slamming through a rock formation. Battered and bruised, his staff broken. Flinn, you chose the wrong battleground. Now, meet my true power. From the dust cloud, Flinn summons his ultimate defense/offense, the Titan Rock Golem. A colossal, 400-foot-tall being of jagged, indestructible stone erupts from the ground. Its sheer presence overshadows the canyon, acting as both an unbreakable shield and an irresistible force. Flinn, inside Golem's head. End it. The Titan Golem raises a mountain-sized fist, ready to crush the spot where Kashimo landed. Flinn is in his element. Immense defense, overwhelming AoE, and a clear physical advantage. Kashimo is cornered. He is severely damaged. His base curse technique is not enough to break the Golem's near-indestructible defense, and he is trapped inside a dome of crushing air pressure. He looks at his shattered staff, then up at the descending fist, then at the sky, now roiling with the combined power of his opponent's elements. Kashimo, the strength of the ages, to hell with it. A faint, ethereal blue lightning crackles around Kashimo's remaining hand. A beatific smile spreads across his face. Kashimo. Cursed technique unleashed. Genju Kohaku. ACT-3, the final current. A blinding flash of pure, golden blue electric light erupts from Kashimo. The energy is so dense and potent, it overrides and nullifies Flinn's catastrophic disaster dome. The air pressure drops to normal. The element manipulation is momentarily stunned. Kashimo's body converts itself. He is no longer flesh and blood, but a being of living, hyperconductive, electric phenomena. He has embraced his single, fatal weakness for his final, perfect current. The Titan Golem's fist descends. Kashimo doesn't dodge. He flows. He converts his body into a streak of pure energy, moving with impossible speed, far beyond light-speed movement, now matching Flinn's near light-speed upper limits, and likely surpassing his reaction time. Kashimo. Narrating. Flinn's power is planetary, but it's divided. Mine is a final, perfect moment of pure energy. I won't shatter his rock, I'll take his source. Kashimo appears on the shoulder of the golem, an electric silhouette. He channels his new abilities, not with a blast, but with the scientific precision only his ultimate technique allows. Kashimo. Sonic concussion. He uses the electric current from his body to vibrate the air at an impossibly high frequency, creating a focused, high-pressure sonic wave that detonates against the golem's head. The force is so immense it shakes the colossal rock being to its foundations, but the golem holds. Flinn, frustrated, still holding back. You've only delayed the inevitable. The golem roars, swinging wildly. Flinn focuses his purple aura to reinforce the Titan. It is an unbreakable defense. Kashimo. Chuckles. No, you're the one holding back, Master. You're hiding in your biggest power. Kashimo uses his enhanced perception. He doesn't see rock, he sees the immense aura flowing from Flinn that is holding the construct together. He sees the source. Kashimo. Electrolysis. Kashimo creates a focused field of electrical current and directs it toward the Titan Golem's head. This is not a blunt attack. It's a fundamental breakdown. He uses the moisture within the golem's structure, the water and trace elements, and rapidly manipulates them, causing a chain of miniature, steam-driven explosions throughout the Titan's head, all directed at the point of aura connection. The golem's near-indestructible head cracks, not from brute force, but from internal pressure and elemental sabotage. Flinn feels the connection snapping. He is momentarily disoriented, vulnerable. This is the psychological vulnerability he overcame, but this time, it's not a panic over defense, but a shock at his perfect defense being negated. Kashimo. The final move. You won't have time to reawaken. Kashimo transforms into a bolt of pure, golden blue lightning. He flies straight through the fractured opening on the golem's head, bypassing the rock to strike the point where Flinn's aura is most concentrated, Flinn's chest. The lightning bolt is a concentrated spike of a perfect current. It contains the power of his entire being, amplified by his fatal, ultimate technique. Zap! The perfect current pierces Flinn's aura defenses instantly. The attack is too fast, too pure, and too directly targeted at the source of his power. His elemental resistances are useless against a pure, physical-altering current that has bypassed the elements themselves. Flinn. Too fast, too pure. The purple aura around Flinn flickers, then dies. Kashimo, his body now a fading, shimmering outline of electric blue, reappears a few feet away. He is exhausted, his body already beginning to disintegrate. The Titan rock golem, severed from its energy source, crumbles into a massive pile of inert rock and dust. Flinn Goto drops to the canyon floor. He is intact, but his entire energy system is fried, the god slap of Kashimo's final current having overloaded his core. Kashimo. Fading, a final smile. A worthy opponent. Spread thin, but immense. Kashimo's final form dissolves into the air. A fleeting spark of golden blue light, leaving only the sound of the wind where he stood. Result: Kashimo Hadjime wins, via ultimate technique sacrifice. Explanation: this matchup is a study in breadth versus depth, and sustainability versus sacrifice. Flinn's advantages: superior overall raw power, large planet/moon level, immense AoE with the catastrophic disaster dome, and a near-indestructible defense with the Titan rock golem. His Godspit technique is a legitimate threat due to its kinetic, near-light-speed force. Kashimo's advantages: a single, perfect Genju Kohaku ultimate technique that transforms him into a near-light speed being a pure electric force. His base charge manipulation strike is inescapable. The deciding factor: Kashimo's final technique, Genju Kohaku, is the perfect counter to Flinn's final strategy. 1. It provides the necessary speed to bypass Flinn's near-light-speed projectiles. 2. It possesses the power to negate Flinn's overwhelming environmental control, catastrophic disaster dome. 3. Critically, it allows Kashimo to use scientific precision, electrolysis, to find and exploit the structural weakness in Flinn's ultimate defense, the Titan Rock Golem, by targeting the invisible aura holding it together, thus triggering Flinn's latent psychological vulnerability, panic when high defense is negated. 4. The final, perfect electric current strike, a direct, one-hit kill, bypasses Flinn's elemental defenses because the power is not an elemental attack, but a pure, physical-altering energy conversion targeting his core aura. Flinn was immensely powerful, using his elements and sheer power to dominate, but his opponent had a single, fatal bullet that was tailor-made to penetrate his defenses, even at the cost of the user's life.